Imagine a tree, its branches heavy, bowed down with thousands of glistening dark purple berries, ripe for the picking. The ground beneath it is a carpet of fallen fruit, sweet and sticky, attracting buzzing insects. Yet strangely, no one is there. No one is gathering this abundance. The on-screen text flashes stark and puzzling. No one picks this. This isn't just an isolated incident. It's a widespread phenomenon. All across the globe, trees like this stand, overflowing with nature's bounty, largely ignored. It begs a profound question. Why has this incredibly productive and nutritious plant, one that once sustained entire communities, fallen so far out of favor in our modern world? The star of our story today is the humble yet extraordinary mulberry tree, specifically the Morus alba, or white mulberry, and its darker cousin, Morus nigra, the black mulberry. You might have seen one without even realizing its immense value. This isn't just any fruit tree, it's a historical titan, a nutritional powerhouse, and a marvel of natural productivity. Its fruit, a sweet and succulent berry, is packed with goodness, while its leaves hold secrets of their own, historically significant in ways you might not expect. The mulberry's value is undeniable, even if often overlooked today. Yet, the fruit is only part of the story. The leaves of the mulberry tree, often discarded or simply seen as foliage, have a storied past that shaped empires and economies. We'll delve deeper into that later, but for now, understand that the mulberry's utility extends far beyond its delicious berries. And then there's its astonishing productivity. A single mature mulberry tree can produce hundreds of pounds of fruit in a season, often far outstripping the yield of many more commonly cultivated fruit trees. Imagine the sheer volume of food, year after year, from just one tree. It's this incredible abundance, coupled with its nutritional density and historical significance, that makes its current obscurity so perplexing. How could something so beneficial, so easy to grow, and so historically vital become so overlooked in an era where food security and healthy eating are paramount concerns? This tree, once a cornerstone of diets and economies, now often grows unnoticed in parks, along roadsides, or in forgotten corners of gardens, its harvest left to birds and the ground. We are about to embark on a journey to uncover the reasons behind this decline and to rediscover the enduring value of the mulberry. We'll explore its rich past, its incredible nutritional profile, and why it might just be one of the most underrated plants on our planet. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments where you are watching from. The mulberry's narrative truly begins to unfold when we trace its historical connection to one of the most transformative trade routes the world has ever known: the Silk Road. For centuries, the delicate threads of silk were a currency of empires, a symbol of luxury and power, and the very existence of this industry hinged entirely on the mulberry tree. Specifically, the white mulberry, Morus alba, became the primary, indispensable food source for silkworms. These voracious larvae would gorge themselves on mulberry leaves, transforming them into the precious silk cocoons that fueled a global economy. The sheer demand for silk meant an equally immense demand for mulberry trees. As the silk trade expanded from China, so too did the cultivation of mulberries, spreading the tree across continents, embedding it deeply into the agricultural and cultural landscapes of countless nations. This wasn't merely about planting trees. It was about establishing an entire ecosystem centered around a single plant, demonstrating its profound economic and cultural impact. But the mulberry's utility extended far beyond its role in sericulture. For millennia, it served as a direct and vital food source for humans across diverse cultures. Its sweet, juicy berries were a seasonal delight, consumed fresh, dried, or processed into jams and wines. From ancient Persia to the Mediterranean and throughout Asia, people relied on mulberries for sustenance. Beyond its fruit, the tree held a revered place in traditional medicine systems, particularly in Chinese medicine. Various parts of the mulberry, its fruit, leaves, bark, and root bark, were utilized to treat a wide array of ailments, from fever and inflammation to digestive issues and blood pressure regulation. These ancient practices underscore a deep ancestral understanding of the mulberry's medicinal properties. Even livestock benefited from its bounty. In many regions, mulberry leaves provided excellent fodder, enriching the diets of farm animals. This brings us to the mulberry's most compelling, yet often overlooked, attribute, its nutritional prowess. Far from being just a sweet treat, the mulberry fruit is a nutritional powerhouse, easily holding its own against more commonly celebrated berries like blueberries and raspberries. Mulberries are exceptionally rich in vitamin C, a crucial antioxidant, and provide a significant source of vitamin K, essential for blood clotting and bone health. They are also notably high in iron, a mineral often deficient in modern diets and brimming with various anthocyanins, the powerful plant compounds responsible for their vibrant color and potent antioxidant activity. These compounds are linked to reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. Yet, the nutritional story doesn't end with the fruit. The leaves, so crucial for silkworms, are themselves a remarkable source of nutrition for humans. Often overlooked as edible greens, mulberry leaves boast a surprising protein content, along with calcium and other vital minerals. More fascinating still, they contain unique compounds like 1-deoxynitromycin, which has been extensively studied for its potential role in blood sugar regulation, making mulberry leaf tea a popular traditional remedy for managing diabetes. When compared to other edible leaves, the mulberry leaf stands out for its comprehensive nutritional profile, offering a rich blend of vitamins, minerals, and bioactive compounds. Considering this rich tapestry of history, its critical role in shaping economies, and its powerful, multifaceted nutritional profile, the paradox deepens. How could a plant so versatile, so historically significant, and so incredibly dense in nutrients have receded from the forefront of mainstream agriculture and our daily diets? What forces conspired to push this superfood, beloved by ancient civilizations and industrial empires alike, into relative obscurity? It's a question that leads us directly to the modern challenges and misconceptions surrounding this extraordinary tree. The answer to the mulberry's modern dilemma lies in a confluence of factors, primarily rooted in the demands of industrial agriculture and the economics of scale. The very qualities that make the mulberry tree a treasure, its abundance, delicate fruit, and diverse uses, paradoxically contributed to its decline in mainstream cultivation. Foremost among these is the fruit's inherent perishability. Mulberries are exceptionally delicate, bruising easily and possessing a remarkably short shelf life once picked. Unlike apples or oranges, which can withstand weeks of transport and storage, mulberries begin to degrade within a day or two, making them a logistical nightmare for commercial distribution channels that prioritize long-distance shipping and extended supermarket display times. Compounding this challenge are the difficulties associated with harvesting. Mulberries ripen unevenly over several weeks, and when perfectly ripe, they readily drop from the tree. This characteristic, while convenient for birds and ground-feeding animals, makes mechanical harvesting virtually impossible without significant fruit damage. Commercial operations, designed for efficiency and minimizing labor costs, find the labor-intensive hand-picking required for mulberries economically unviable. Contrast this with crops like blueberries or cherries, where specialized machinery can efficiently strip vast quantities of fruit, and the mulberry's disadvantage becomes clear. Furthermore, the mulberry has largely been overlooked by commercial breeding programs. While other fruits have undergone generations of selective breeding to enhance traits like uniform size, extended shelf life, disease resistance, and synchronized ripening, mulberries have remained largely wild or semi-cultivated. There hasn't been the same investment in developing cultivars specifically tailored for large-scale commercial production, leaving them at a disadvantage when competing with highly optimized crops. Modern agricultural emphasis, driven by the need to feed large populations efficiently and profitably, has shifted towards monocultures and crops that are easily mass-produced, processed, and transported. The mulberry, with its unique characteristics, simply didn't fit this industrial paradigm. This historical oversight, coupled with a general lack of awareness among the public about what mulberries are or how to use them, cemented their position as a forgotten fruit. Yet, these very shortcomings in a commercial context transform into strengths for the home gardener, the community farmer, or the urban forager. The mulberry tree is remarkably easy to grow and maintain. It is incredibly hardy, often drought-tolerant once established, and surprisingly pest-resistant. It thrives in a wide range of climates, from temperate zones to subtropical regions, and can even flourish in urban environments, providing shade and food. Its low-maintenance nature makes it an ideal candidate for sustainable food production without the need for extensive chemical inputs. For those willing to harvest its bounty, the culinary possibilities are endless. Fresh mulberries are a delight, but their versatility shines in the kitchen. They can be transformed into exquisite jams, jellies, pies, tarts, and sauces. Drying the berries creates a nutritious and delicious snack, reminiscent of raisins, but with their own unique flavor profile. And for those interested in its medicinal properties, mulberry leaf tea, prepared by steeping dried leaves, offers a caffeine-free beverage with potential health benefits, particularly in blood sugar regulation. These applications underscore the mulberry's potential to enrich modern diets and culinary traditions. The widespread presence of existing mulberry trees in parks, along public pathways, and in forgotten backyards also presents a fantastic opportunity for community farming and foraging initiatives. Encouraging local harvesting from these abundant, often neglected trees could contribute significantly to local food security and foster a deeper connection between communities and their natural environment. Imagine urban landscapes dotted with food-producing trees, freely accessible to all, providing fresh, nutritious food without the environmental cost of long-distance transport. The mulberry's journey from a global staple to a largely ignored gem is a testament to how agricultural priorities and market demands can reshape our relationship with food. This ancient, productive, and incredibly nutritious plant, once the backbone of economies and a source of sustenance for countless generations, now stands as a quiet reminder of what we've overlooked. In a world increasingly focused on sustainable, nutritious, and resilient food sources, food that can thrive with minimal intervention and provide maximum benefit, have we been overlooking a solution growing right in front of us? Perhaps it's time to rediscover the humble mulberry, to taste its forgotten sweetness, and to integrate this extraordinary tree back into our lives. One delicious berry at a time. Seek out a mulberry tree in your local area, try its fruit, or share your own experiences with this remarkable plant in the comments below.